There's nothing funny about this, darling. I promise you that.
We just got back from New Jersey, and we have proof.
Whatever it is, I'm not interested.
Dear, this is very disturbing, and I know that. Please hear us out.
You can explain from now until the end of time. There's no way that I would ever believe that that piece of garbage is my sister.
I wouldn't lie about this.
I'm not talking about lying. I'm talking about hallucinating. Iva. If Rose is my sister, that means that you're... Mother?
I know it's a shock.
Forgive me for breaking up this little reunion. But are you going to tell me that all this time you knew that I had a twin and you failed to mention it?
I would have told you, but I didn't know.
You didn't know? You didn't know that you had another baby? Oh, of course, that explains it happens every day.
Dear, come on. When you know the circumstances surrounding everything, you'll understand.
Wait, none of this makes any sense. Hey, you told me you went to talk to my dad. Joe, D'Angelo.
Yes, Rose, I did.
Well, if he told you that I wasn't his daughter, then he's lying.
It wasn't just him. It's been corroborated by others.
Well, they're lying. They're all lying. Come on. Why would this happen?
No, I don't think it can. She never even speaks to me except to tell me how rotten I am.
Well, bypass Barbara and get close to someone who is close to her, someone who can influence her.
Like how, you mean? It's not going to work. All Hal has to do is mention my name, and steam comes shooting out of her ears.
Actually, I was thinking of Jennifer. You said you used to be close to her.
Well, yeah, I used to think that Jennifer was a good kid until she took a joyride with my son that nearly killed him.
Well, there's no point holding a grudge against Jennifer, especially considering how useful she could be.
The chorus girl who broke up my marriage is now a house guest. And by some twist of fate, this homewrecker happens to be my twin sister, and I'm the bad guy. Because I cannot forgive and forget everything that she's done to me. Well, you can all forget about it.
Oh, Lily, you've got to be reasonable.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting. The butler said it would be all right to come back here.
Yeah, I was just leaving.
Ah, then it's good that I caught you since you're the one I came to see.
Darling, I called Corinne and asked her to come over, and she did, thanks. Because I figured that the sooner we resolve the issue of Rose's freedom, the sooner we could get on to more important matters.
I'm sorry you wasted your time. Excuse me.
Lily? Darling, are you so bitter? Are you so narcissistic? Are you so vengeful that you want to put your newfound sister in jail over what is essentially, darling, it boils down to a comedy of errors.
If this is a comedy, then it needs a lot of work because I have not laughed once.
Lily, you've got to be reasonable.
I'm the one being... I am reasonable. Reason. The woman stole my life, my credit card, signed my checks, duped my entire family. She belongs in prison no matter who she is. She's my sister. It doesn't forgive what she's done or what I have to do. Why doesn't anybody understand that?
I can understand, absolutely, darling. This is difficult stuff. You've got to do what you think is right. And I've got to do what I think is right. And in this case, for your sake, I'm going to fight you on this one, tooth and nail.
Come on, you ready?
Sure.
Well, this is a surprise.
A pleasant one, I hope. Hi, Juliet. Are you two celebrating anything special?
We're just an old married couple out to enjoy an evening. You?
It's just me. Out to enjoy the evening. It helps that it's so close to where I live, just an elevator ride away. In a suite upstairs. Does that surprise you?
Well, I'm a little surprised you decided to stay in town, all things considered.
Why? Why would that surprise you? Where else would I go? My son is here. My life is here.
It just must be really difficult to start over again with so little.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. I just ran into some old friends of mine.
Huh?
This is Jack Snyder and Julia Snyder. Jack and Julia.
Hi.
This is Craig Montgomery.
Yeah, nice to meet you both. You ready?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh.
The D'Angelos loved her.
But they couldn't give her what we could have given her, honey.
Hey, Miss Walsh, you don't have to feel sorry for me. The D'Angelos are great people.
I don't feel sorry for you, Rose. I'm feeling sorry for me. And for Lily. For Lily. She could have had a cohort. She could have had a little shadow. She could have played around. You could have had some fun together. And honey, I just would like to try to make up for lost time. And think of Holden, darling. His humiliation in the spotlight. And the kids, don't they deserve some kind of normalcy? If you do this, you assure the opposite.
You want me to forget? Fine. Hope the three of you are a happy family. See how long that lasts, but as of this moment on, I'm not wasting another minute on Rose D'Angelo.
Then you won't be willing to testify against Ms. D'Angelo?
You're gonna have to take this up with Holden. Because I'm done. I'm officially washing my hands of Rose D'Angelo.
I thought you said you didn't have room for dessert.
I changed my mind. They say time heals all wounds. I say ice cream does.
And the reason you need healing has something to do with that couple we just met?
Are you always so perceptive? It's very irritating.
You want to talk about it?
Just a second. Okay. Less than a year ago, Jack and I were engaged. And that woman, Julia, is his new bride.
What is it?
David Stenbeck broke out of prison tonight. He could be anywhere.
Oh, my. Okay, what should I do?
Make sure the doors and windows are locked tight and stay awake. If you hear anything at all, the slightest noise, anything remotely strange, call me right away, okay?
Okay, Jack. Just hurry home, okay?
As soon as we catch the crib. I gotta go. Be safe. I'll check in soon.
Lovers quarrel? I'm really sorry to drop in on you like this, Julia, but I was in the neighborhood and I'm just dying to see you. First of all, I want you to stop pretending everything is hunky-dory in newlywed land. I mean, look at you. Here you are, still in the fun-filled honeymoon phase of your relationship that every couple dreams about. And where's Jackie boy? He's avoiding you like the plague.
He had to work.
He wanted to go to work. Anything to get away from the whining. Oh, Jack, why don't you want to start a family?
Shut up!
He's terrified, sweetheart. Terrified at the thought of reproducing with a woman like you, because then you're harder to dump and it's harder to go back to the woman he really wants to be with. It becomes all that much more complicated. I could hear it in the poor guy's voice. Still so hung up on Carly, but so afraid of hurting you. So what do you think he would say? What do you think he'd do if he saw this? Now, does that look familiar, Julia? See, that's you right there, that unmistakable smile. And who's your companion? What's his name again? Oh, that's right, Lowe, Winston Lowe. Carly's husband, the husband that no one knew anything about. Well, no one but you.